people wake up, and I tell my patients this, they wake up and they go, the pain is killing me. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is miserable. When you do that, you actually increase the painfulness of the pain, okay? So pain is a sensation. In fact, in the simplistic terms, pain is a sensation plus fear. And when you take away the fear, it's just a sensation. And the fear is all that emotion and all those negative thoughts that we bring in. So when people have positive aspect of themselves, pain actually gets better. So what I tell my patients is, instead of getting up in the morning and going, oh my gosh, this pain is killing me, this pain is horrible, I go, it's the left hip. Focus on how good the right hip does. It changes your perception. All of that change the unpleasantness of the pain, okay? So pain has an emotional, sensory component, and it's also an unpleasant experience. So that unpleasant experience is something that actually people control. And it's a function of their thoughts, your cognition. If you have bad thoughts, you don't do well. If you have negative thoughts, you don't do well. If you have positive thoughts, so people can have pain and they're hanging out with their friends, they're having a good time, they don't even think about the pain. The pain is not there. When they get home and something is bad or they have some stressful event and they start thinking about the pain, then the pain becomes magnified. So it's really just starting with awareness and then getting people to understand that the brain learns pain, neuroplasticity, and the brain can unlearn pain. The body learns pain, the body can unlearn pain. The cells learn pain, they can also unlearn. So that opportunity exists, and we just have to get people to be aware of it and to kind of do the work to get there.
Okay, so awareness is first. Like,
Yes.
I'm alcoholic. Hey, I have a problem. I got to stop.
Yep.
So the first thing with pain is awareness.
Understanding what it is, yes.
Okay, and we both agree it's emotional pain create all the other pain. So,
Yep.
so now you talk about emotional pain, you talk about forgiveness, stress, and then you said, just right, like 2 minutes ago, you said fear.
Yep.
People are scared of us, like, because they never try the other way, and they scared to even share something. What if I change my mindset? And
Yeah.
people, so that's when the fear, because they truly don't know how to go through it, because it's like, am I delusional? But they don't like to be in the pain.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to deal with that. And so they are, how do you face the fear?
Yes, I know exactly
I
what you
know
mean.
how I do it, but I just want to hear you. How you?
Yeah.
Because you dealing with those patients, and they come to you. When people come to you, it's like, help me, dude.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like how do and then, because I gotta tell you the true story. Okay, my father's gonna hate me for that. So my father had shingles 12 years ago, right? And he tried every single thing. Dad, I
Yeah.
love you. Remember, I love you, Dad.
Of course.
Every single thing. And then one doctor, he came and he gave him a book. Read this book. My father.
Why you give me a book?
Why do you give me the book?
Yep.
And at that time we were making fun of it, but truly that was the answer. But you don't want to hear it.
Yes.
Like, even when this happened 10 years ago, I wasn't on the consciousness level. That I was like, what a bullshit. What a dick. Like,
Yep.
he
Why you
gave
give
my
me a book?
father a book.
Yes. Yes.
But that was truly the answer. Because now it's been 12, 15 years, so the pain becomes his identity, and he cannot even live without the pain. So it's like every morning, he's like, hey, that's
yeah.
what it is. And I know, and it truly is, because, shingles attack the
Of
nerves,
course.
and it's truly
painful.
It's a
It's
truly
horrible.
physical pain.
Yep.
But how do you do it? Like,
So you said something
you
that
give
is
people a book?
Yes. No, not that, but
Dude,
don't do that. If I do that, people, if I do that, they're not gonna show up in my clinic and just tell me to whatever. But so you mentioned something that is so important for people to hear, which is people that have chronic pain. The pain become their identity. Okay, so it's actually fearful for them to imagine, who would I be without this pain? Even though they don't want the pain, it's become such a part of their lifestyle that, I can't go anywhere with you because I'm pain. I have, so not that people want that, but eventually, like, it's thought and habit, and it becomes an identity. So that become a very scary point where people will come in, they've had all this pain for so long, and I can do some procedure or something that takes away the pain temporary. It's not like it's gone, it's still there, but even when they're feeling like, oh my gosh, there's no more pain, they just don't like that idea. It's just
they create the pain.
They create, the pain comes back. So the identity part of the pain is something that people need to work through. So it becomes, again, getting people to trust, having a provider, because it's hard. It's not easy to do. That's why people can do it. So it becomes really having a provider that people can trust and getting them to understand what is keeping you in pain? People are always aware of what started my pain is the shingle, is the accident, is the fall. But what is keeping you in pain is very different from what started you in pain, okay? And what's keeping you in pain is a function of your habit, your thought, your brain, what you put into your body, and the environment. So those are things that people have control over.